I can't breathe in this thing.
Well, here we are on the tail end of cycle 500. I feel like I should have won the game by now if I'd known what I was doing. Boxed in a carbon dioxide volcano and immediately pulled a whole bunch of the heat out of it. I realized I have to get onto a lot more hydroponic farming. But all of my water sources are really warm. So we're going to temporarily run this through here. And it completely ruined our cooling. Completely ruined our cooling. To some extent. We brought up from, I think, just below 0 up to... Hello, game? Tick, tick. Okay. The autosave just kills my system for some reason. I don't know at what point... I don't think we're actually going to get liquid carbon dioxide out of this now that I think about it. That might not happen. This whole idea may have been for naught. We had a bunch of water go in at 80, come out at 38. So it dumped a whole lot of heat into there. Kind of did what I wanted it to. The ethanol bath is taking its sweet time, because I knew that was going to happen. These things produce an awful lot of carbon dioxide, so I'm feeding it to these guys. While I'm on the subject, let's give you guys a bit more to eat. So let me get some of the warm stuff out of here. Not that we're going to do much, like we're 30 kilos. It's an awful lot of pressure. I do unfortunately have to kind of watch out for this, otherwise it'll the word isn't boil over, but I'll send a whole bunch of carbon dioxide down the pipe and it'll screw up something else. This idea doesn't seem to be working as well as I wanted it to. Hot water coming in. And not a lot of change on the way out. Huh, what? What was I researching? Oh, some of the furniture stuff. Yeah. Toying with the idea of giving everyone their own bedroom. I realize how much space that takes up. It's a lot of good morale, but yeah. This cooling idea did not work. That said, to find something else to do here. Says it spits out minus 55 degrees C stuff. But then it immediately warmed up to everything like that and has not come back down. It's unfortunate. I was hoping I wouldn't have to go the aqua tuner route, because that's an awful lot of power to outlay for that. Think about it. Hang on, give me a little while. Nope, I can't think of a way to save it. It's all going to have to come apart. On the upside, you get all the materials back. Yep, it's a learning experience, right? Found out something doesn't work. So what we're going to do is I happen to have, conveniently in the area, an iron volcano. What I should be able to do is box this in, fill it with water, throw a steam turbine on top, or two, and just make a whole bunch of steam, and periodically free power. I don't think they erupt all the time, but at the very least, it should provide a bunch of power. And if I've got that one, and then oh, that's this water thing. I thought I found something else. You? No, you're a hot polluted oxygen vent or something like that. Yeah, you're just terrible. There's a gold volcano over here somewhere. Let's look for the number ones. So I got them all labeled as. Blue number one somewhere. You're here. I saw you. I remember you. You're a thing. There you are. You? Gold volcano. Not only do I need the materials anyway, do the limited amount of stuff on the map, I'll be able to generate some power out of those. And if I really want to, if I really go and look up, far down am I? Over here, this is a straight up volcano. That I'm not sure I know what I want to do with. And I may not have left myself enough room. In the process of pumping all the water out of what's gonna be this oil area. God, that's still not done. I had to move a whole lot of water out of here. And right now I'm feeding it to like thimbleweed and I'm feeding it to plants. It's a whole bunch of polluted water. And then we had here another gold volcano. Great placement. That's a CO2 volcano. Then now that we know that doesn't work, that's a just in the way. Carbon dioxide vent. Saltwater geyser. We're not going near that. Infectious, hot, polluted. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. Could you be any worse? And then I think I've found pretty much everything. I think that's what I have to work with. I didn't get a hydrogen vent, which is unfortunate. It's not going to be anything up there. That's the top of the world. That's the top of the world. Yeah! So it's going to be other aqua tuners, volcanoes. And I'm leaning towards aqua tuners, but I need to power them. And I do not want to use... I don't want to use oil. That's an entire pain in the ass. That works in creative, but I don't... Now that I don't have the ability to cool things as much as I would like. Yeah, that's not going to be... I'll have to move all of this stuff. That'll just pop it out. It's all just dirty water. I'll feed it to plants. I'll get out of the way. And we'll have to tackle a volcano. This should be an absolute disaster. Many cycles later, as in I had nothing better to do today, on top of finally clearing all this out, I kept this around. I can't decide if I'm breeding slicksters for oil or because they look so freaking cute. It might be the cute thing. They're all horribly overcrowded. They're glum. I left this alone for a while, and they made a whole lot of eggs. Oh, speaking of when left alone, um, I don't know how this happened. I got distracted with something else, and now my base is full of puffs, and the Paku tank is almost empty. As in, if I'm not constantly putting eggs in here, they won't hatch. I'm desperately trying to keep gulp fry out of here. Gulp fish will turn polluted water into water, and then that one gob of water sits on top of everything, and I don't get any polluted air. And these things have managed to eat all the polluted oxygen. So they're all going to starve until I kill almost all of them. And in the meantime, I started farming stone hatches, doing the drowning chamber. I don't know how many have actually died down there. I don't think it's many. No one's bothered to cook a whole lot of. Is it barbecue? Barbecue. I had 19,000 calories of barbecue. Okay, yeah. And surf and turf. None, because I haven't killed any fish in a while. So everyone's eating well. Although if you look at the food, there's significantly less food here than when we started. I tried to run some. Oh my god, you're friggin' too hot again. I had you all figured out. What the hell happened this time? I had this hydroponic farm working, and then it got slightly too warm, and it crapped out. And if that's too warm, this might be... Yeah, we're getting too warm over here, too. Son of a... How? You're getting water at almost negative. Oh, atmosphere. Oh, little wads of chlorine in here. God. Where does this stuff come from? Anyway, because, God, there's a lot of puffs in there. Still going to do the ethanol tank. I have to substantially increase power production if I'm going to use aqua tuners, though. So that's the only option open to me right now is an awful lot of coal because of hatches. I'm running my natural gas generators probably pretty close to what the production is off of the vents. So we're going to try this. We're going to try... I think I have this set up properly. We're going to send some poor bastard in here. Have him dig all this out. Got some water in there. Steam turbine. You know what? Don't do the bottom two first. Do the top two. What are you? Why are you a 9? Oh, you're a... Put something away. Also help if I'd open this. Pumped it down to a vacuum and then locked it so people would stop going inside. Okay, is someone going to come and do this? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone at all? There we are. So they'll open that up. complain that there's no air. Just want you to dig a hole, dude. That's all I want. Just want you to dig a hole. Dormant. What's dormant? That means I don't have to worry about it blowing up any moment. Guys. I don't care if you can't breathe. Get. I've lost a dozen of you little monsters. Get back here and finish this. Oh, and now that I've significantly restricted this thing's ability to pressure up an area, it's actually making liquid CO2. Now that we've abandoned the project, it's doing exactly what I wanted it to. That's awesome. What I could do, however, since we're minus 30, we're 47 degrees here. Neutronium doesn't pass on. I'm good. I can do a bit of that. Maybe we can pull some of the cold out of this area. Anyway, let's get this volcano done. Somebody come and get the volcano done. Anybody. Let's all clear it off. I'm going to send someone inside to analyze it. Hopefully they don't get cooked in the process. These guys, the amount of carbon these guys will eat. Holy moly. Okay. Oh wow, I cut that close. Next activity, 0.2 cycles. Got out of there with minutes to spare. I need this gas pump to suck everything out of here. I don't think it's going to get in time. I'm going to lock you. Dumb people try to come in. Yeah, we're cutting this really, really close. It goes off in a minute. Pulling the last bits of pressure, bits of air out of here. $120, come on. Come on, pump, you can do it. There. Now, I don't think I've got enough water in to make this into steam. I don't think this is going to erupt often enough to turn into steam, but if it does, that thing will kick in. 0.8, yeah, that's going to cool it all right off again. What I can do is open you up. At 0.7 cycles. So we got, what do you make? 10 kilograms in iron, 10.6 kilograms per second of iron at 28 seconds. Makes us 300 300 kilos of free iron. I think I spent far more than that setting this up, but this is more of a long. In case I haven't noticed, I'm in this for the long term with this game. It seems to work. It seems to. I'll mess around with it and I'll let you know. And I'll see you again in the future.